Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia and I'm currently an exchange student in Virginia in the US. In today's video, I want to talk about the high school life in the US. So let's get started. So I want to film this topic in 2 videos. So today's video will all be about my first day of high school, choosing your subjects and test and gradings at American high schools, also compared to Germany. So let's dive into it. So I had my first day of school at the end of August and it was a Monday. So my day started very normal and my host parents drove Julia and I to my high school. So there we went to the main office and they told us that we need to choose our subjects. So therefore we need to see our guidance counselor. So then we went to the guidance counselor's office, but the lady told us that the school is super busy right now and no guidance counselor is available to talk to right now. So guess what? They just sent us home. So that was my first ever day at an American high school. I was in the school building for maybe 30 minutes or something. So 2 days passed, now it's Wednesday, and I finally have my first day of school at an American high school. So when we arrived at school, we went straight to the guidance counselor's office, and as 2 days passed, it was not that busy anymore. They told us that throughout the summer holidays, a lot of new people applied for the school, so therefore the whole office was very busy with all the new applications and putting all the data on the computers. So anyway, I met my guidance counselor in the auditorium and we talked about my schedule. So in the US, you can choose your schedule and each year you can choose every subject you want to take. So in Germany, you can only choose your subjects in the last 2 years of high school, but otherwise it is already set for you. Some years you can make like a decision which languages you want to learn or like what kind of path you want to go. Do you want to focus more on science, on languages or economy? But that all depends on the kind of school you go to. So I was sitting with my guidance counselor and he showed me the whole list of subjects I can choose to. There are some requirements. So for example, I have to have a math class, an English class and a history class. But otherwise I could fully choose based on my interests. Not only can you choose your interest, you can also choose the level you want to take. So there are the regular classes, honors classes and so-called AP classes, advanced placement. So AP classes are the most difficult, whereas the regular classes are the most easy ones. So advanced placement means that you already do like a college course when you are in high school. And another difference, not only the difficulty, is also how they are weighted. So your overall grade average is called a GPA, and depending on what classes you have, they are weighted differently. So when you take AP classes, they are weighted more than regular classes. So let's say I take AP classes and some regular classes, and I do really good in my AP classes. The best GPA you can get would be a 4.0, but as the AP classes have that weighted credit, you can even go higher than the best available score of 4.0 and can have like a GPA of 4.2, 4.4, or even higher, depending on the classes. So with my guidance counselor, we went through the list and then I choose my subjects and we set my schedule. So at my school, we have even days and we have odd days. So let's say Monday is an even day, then Tuesday would be an odd day, and we have even again and then odd. And so those 2 even and odd days are rotating. So you have all your classes that you only have on an even day, and then you have the classes you have on an odd day. So every second day you have the same subjects. So this is my schedule right here. So on my odd days, I have economics and personal finance. Then I have a free bell where I can just like study or do something else, do my homework. Then I have AP chemistry. And then I have the principles of business and marketing. And on my even days, I have US government. Then I have AP pre-calculus, that's my math class. Then I have AP chemistry again, and then I have my regular English class. So my schedule didn't look like this from the very beginning, as in the first week of school, I kind of figured out which subjects I would like to drop and which subjects I would like to change. So for example, I was at first in an honors chemistry class, but then a lot of the topics I figured out I already did in the previous years in Germany. So I, for example, switched to my AP chemistry class. Now I've been in school for like 4.5 months, and I would say, looking back from now, I'm very happy with my schedule. I really like my chemistry class. That's my favorite subject right now. In order for you guys to get an idea how difficult the classes at an American high school are compared to Germany, so my AP chemistry course would be like similar to year 12 at a German school, like a gymnasium. So I looked up the topics that we're doing this year, and this is like almost the same topics that I am going to do next year if I take chemistry, which I'm planning to do. So let's move on to my next topic, grading and tests in the US. Unlike in Germany, in the US, everything gets graded. Every homework assignment, some assignments you do in class, and then all the tests and exams are going to your overall grade. A benefit is that when you didn't do well on that one test or your homework was not that correct, you have a lot of chances and opportunities to boost your grade and make up for that bad grade. But on the other hand, you always have to make sure that you properly do your homework. And we have here also more homework, I feel like, than I had in Germany. In Germany, I was mostly studying, but here I don't really study that much, but I have a lot of homework assignments that I have to hand in. So that's like some other differences. Or in Germany, for example, we have something called participation grade. So when you raise your hand and you like contribute smart things to the lessons, you also get a good grade for that. But here in America, you don't have that participation grade. So it's on you if you want to pay attention in the lessons or not. That doesn't get like graded or anything. The tests here are also multiple choice and free response questions. Sometimes it's just multiple choice, but sometimes you also have that free response question part. And free response question would just be like in math, for example, you get like something and then you have to like calculate and then show work and all those kind of things. So, and at the end of this video, I want to answer the question, which is more difficult, school in Germany or school in the US? And my answer to that question is, it depends. It really depends on what kind of classes you take. So talking about the regular classes, school in Germany is more difficult. So last year I had to study, I had to review and pay attention to lessons, but here I don't really study that much, and also the tests, how the questions are asked, that you have multiple choice, it is easier. So that's definitely what I can say. But talking to the AP classes, I can say it's about the same level. So for example, the topics that we are covering this year in AP Chemistry are about the same topics that you would do in year 12 in Germany. So for my AP classes, I have to study, I have to review my notes and have to prepare for the tests. But I would say, talking about the overall thing, that school in Germany is a bit more demanding and a bit more difficult. But that's only based on my experience, on my opinion. So if you're also an exchange student as well, or you've been to an American high school or whatsoever, feel free to drop your opinion into the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in part 2. Bye!